We are at the dawn of a new era, led by beneficence and grounded in the intrinsic values of excellence, gratitude, integrity, and social responsibility. On a quest for knowledge and greater understanding, we rise above, take risks, and pursue truth. Empowered and inspired to seek new insights, to reimagine and recreate the future. We spread our wings and fly. Given the freedom and flexibility to embrace new ideas, each of us exceeds expectations, inspired, engaged, and exhilarated. Lifted by our knowledge, we confidently embark upon more courageous exploration. Enabled and emboldened across every discipline. Propelled by innovation, unrestrained by convention. We continue challenging each other to excel, to change the world. And with beneficence as our guide, we fly.
It's so good, it makes you want to see it again, doesn't it? And you will get to, my friends. It'll be on the website today before the end of the day. Good morning, and it is a good morning. I am Kathy Wolf, Vice President of Marketing and Communications for Ball State University. Welcome. Welcome to the launch party of our new brand. I am thrilled to see all the Cardinals in the hall today, and I'm grateful to those who are watching live via the web. Let's start by showing our appreciation to the students from the College of Communication, Information, and Media who are promoting our new brand via social media today. And let's also show our appreciation to all the students who have lined the streets today to share in our excitement about Ball State's next chapter. Today marks a renewed approach to how we tell the Ball State story, and we have a great story to tell. For starters, we visually transformed our campus over the weekend. We have taken what is already a beautiful campus and enhanced it. I hope you like it. I also know you will enjoy today's program and performances. There will be some booms and some bangs at the end of the show, so don't be alarmed and hold on to your seats. Some of you may remember the Friday before fall classes started when President Jeff Mearns told faculty and staff, "We are going to be more vocal, we are going to be more visible, we are going to tell the Ball State story with the passion and energy it deserves." Well, today, President Mearns is going to say a few words about how we are fulfilling that promise. President Mearns, thank you for your support, thank you for your leadership, and thank you for inspiring us to be bold as we embark on this new campaign to tell Ball State's story. Ladies and gentlemen, President Jeff Mearns.
Thank you, Kathy, and thanks to you and your team for the wonderful creative work that we're going to have the chance to experience this morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and as Kathy said, it is indeed a very good morning here at Ball State University. As you know, when I come to a podium like this, I routinely say that it is a privilege. It is a privilege to serve as your president. It's a privilege because for nearly 100 years, this institution has transformed the lives of thousands and thousands of women and men. And today, I'm not only privileged, I am so very proud to be the president of this university. We are embarking on a campaign to tell the remarkable story of this institution and the remarkable stories of its extraordinary people, you, our faculty, our staff, our students, our alumni. And we are going to tell those stories with the passion and with the prominence that they deserve. As Kathy mentioned at our fall convocation, I said that we had become too quiet, too modest. Well, humility, I think we all recognize humility is an honorable trait in a person. We admire and we respect humble people. We respect them because they embody our values. But when it comes to marketing a university, humility is not really an asset. We need to be more forthcoming. We should not be reluctant to share our successes, to share your achievements. At the convocation, I told you that in the very near future, we would launch a more visible and a more vocal effort to market Ball State, to tell the world about our university. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that moment has arrived. As you just saw, starting today, starting right now, we are going to tell the stories of our students, our graduates, our faculty, and our staff. We are going to tell your stories with energy and with pride. And this new brand is going to help us do that. We want everyone to know, not just here in Indiana, and not just across the country, but truly around the world. We want them to know that Ball State is the best option for students who want an exceptional education that prepares them to have a successful career and to lead meaningful lives. And we want to let them know that we are the university where dedicated faculty and staff produce transformational change in people and in our communities. Now, the challenge that we had was how to communicate visually and verbally the distinctive attributes of an institution the size and complexity of our university. So we began last year, many months ago, with a research process that produced qualitative and quantitative data. We asked prospective and current students, we asked faculty, staff, alumni, we asked the general public what they thought about Ball State. The opinions and insights that they shared helped us identify what is distinctive and what is compelling about our university. And I want to express my gratitude for everyone, literally thousands of people, who were involved in that research process. And then over the last few months, we refined that research to develop an aggressive marketing campaign, a campaign that will boldly and proudly communicate our story, a story that distilled 99 years of history into a few powerful words and several captivating images. Now, in some marketing and branding efforts, there's a temptation to dwell on statistics and rankings. To some audiences and in some situations, those numbers are important. But we recognize that while those metrics may be relevant in some cases, to us, in this campaign, they were not sufficient. We aspired to be inspirational. We want to touch your heart. We want to convey the distinctive character of our institution in a way that excites you. We want to make you feel proud of Ball State, and we want to motivate you, our faculty and staff, to continue to do the hard work, to continue to provide the selfless service that is required so that we can realize the full potential of this great institution. At its core, the essence of our brand is the transformative experience that we provide to our students. This core message consists of a few fundamental components: a visual symbol, a tagline with relevant images, and a set of key messages that can convey more about this central theme. And all of these elements are crucial to our success. And so for our symbol, we have chosen to retain beneficence. And frankly, there really was no alternative. She is a beautiful symbol of our proud past, and beneficence is a prominent visual reminder that in the future, some things won't change. We will retain our commitment to the enduring values represented by our beloved icon. Those values include a commitment to excellence, integrity, social responsibility, respect for all people, and yes, gratitude. But as we prepare to embark on our second century, we've accentuated her features. Her right hand, as you can see, which has always been open to welcome students and visitors, now reaches beyond her shield. This important but subtle change illustrates our enhanced commitment to the community, an enhanced commitment which I spoke about during my installation in September. In her left hand, she holds a box that represents the treasure that education can offer to everyone. I believe that in these uncertain and challenging times, we believe that knowledge and greater understanding are more important than ever. And her wings extend far past her shield, and that's because with beneficence as our guide and with beneficence as the source of our inspiration, we fly. These two words are the central theme of our new brand. These two simple words capture the spirit of intellectual curiosity that challenges our students, that challenges our graduates, our faculty and staff. These two words challenge everyone in our community to excel. On one level, these two words reflect that Ball State is ascending as an institution. Our enrollment of 22,500 students is the largest in our history. Our freshman class of more than 4,000 students is the most academically qualified and the most diverse class in our history. Programs all across our campus, academic programs all across the university, are receiving national and international acclaim. The number of degrees and credentials we have conferred increased by 20% in just 7 years, and in that same period, our on-time four-year graduation rate has increased by 21 percentage points. But on a deeper level, a more meaningful level, these two words, we fly, they communicate the life-changing impact that we have on our students. So did you know that more than 20% of our students are the first in their families to attend college? And did you know that more than 30% of our undergraduate students are eligible to receive Pell Grants? And because of these and other factors, many of our students are facing barriers to their success. Notwithstanding their best intentions and their best efforts, they're weighed down by practical constraints. Their ambitions are at risk. Their dreams may be tethered to the ground. But their faith and their hope have brought them here to our campus, to this place, at this time. And their bold ambitions are propelled by our innovative approach to education. We give them and we give all of our students the knowledge, the skills, the experiences, the power, the freedom, the inspiration to take flight here at Ball State and throughout their lives. You know, when I first spoke at our convocation in August, as Kathy mentioned, one of my objectives was to persuade you to move beyond the protracted transition that had distracted us from appreciating our good work and our good fortune. And I was cautiously optimistic that I could achieve this objective because this institution is so fundamentally strong. But I have to confess that my fervent hope was that I could reignite your pride in this, our outstanding university. That was my aspiration that morning. And I have to admit, I wondered whether I had the capacity to find the right words to achieve that goal. So I shared with you the stories of two of our graduates. And I shared those stories not just in my words, but in their words. And when I was preparing those remarks, I was moved. And when I recounted their stories that morning, I sensed that you were proud of your individual contributions and our collective achievements. I sensed that you shared my excitement and optimism. I sensed that you shared my optimism for our future. And I sensed that you shared my faith and my confidence in our ability to change the world for the good. I told you about Sarah McInerney. Sarah graduated in 2014 with two options. She could accept a job with a company based in Indianapolis, or she could serve as an intern with the philanthropic arm of a national retailer of athletic apparel. Sarah chose the internship, which then led quickly to a full-time job. She credits our university, she credits you with instilling in her the values of beneficence, the values that inspired her, and these are her words, values that inspired her to choose her passion over a paycheck. I also told you about Yosef Teklewald. Yosef graduated from Ball State in July. He was raised in a small village in Ethiopia. Through a series of extraordinary opportunities that Yosef credits, in his words, as a gift from God. As a result of those opportunities, his Muslim parents allowed a Christian couple from the United States to adopt him. When he came to campus, Yosef encountered people who had a hard time pronouncing his last name, and he told them it sounded like "take the world." And that's quite ambitious indeed. But because of you, Yosef will return to Ethiopia to educate and empower others. He will take the world. You know, these compelling stories exemplify our own individual and collective aspirations. They personify who we are and what we hope to become. We study and learn together as partners in a quest for knowledge and truth. We grow and mature individually and collectively. We exceed expectations. We transform lives. We transform communities. We embrace the future with courage and with gratitude. We believe in a world that will be more peaceful, a world that will be more free, and a world that will be more just. And we believe that we can make that dream come true. Because at Ball State University, we fly. We fly. Thank you. This central theme enables each college and units all across our campus, but it enables each college to create its own tailored message. And so we've invited students and faculty to tell you what We Fly means to them. And we're going to begin this morning with the Miller College of Business.
Spirited and motivated, agility and perseverance, excellence, integrity.
That's how we fly in the Miller College of Business.
And now, the College of Architecture and Planning.
Inventive, unmatched learning environment, social responsibility, solving real-world challenges.
That's how we fly in the College of Architecture and Planning.
And now, the College of Fine Arts.
Classic and contemporary, active, engaged learning, dedicated faculty, creative risk.
That's how we fly in the College of Fine Arts.
Sounds like they're on home court. Now the Teachers College.
Education, innovation, serving neighbors near and far, legacy of generosity.
That's how we fly in Teachers College.
The College of Communication, Information, and Media.
Hands-on training from the start. Top flight technology and studios. Empowered, world class.
That's how we fly in the College of Communication, Information, and Media.
The College of Sciences and Humanities.
Freedom and flexibility, discovery and inquiry. Professors with passion, intellectual curiosity.
And that's how we fly in the College of Sciences and Humanities.
And how do they fly in the College of Health?
Collaboration, grounded in values, engrossed and persistent, challenged to excel.
That's how we fly in the College of Health.
How about a big round of applause for our faculty and our students? Thank you all for joining us. Their dedication and the people they represent all across our campus, their dedication is the embodiment, the true embodiment of our new brand. So now you can see we're not done. You know, when we were planning this event, we wanted a special musical performance to make today's celebration that much more memorable for all of you. Now, many of you probably know that Sutton Foster, a Tony Award-winning Broadway star, many of you know that Sutton Foster is a very good friend of Ball State. And some of you may know that on her first album, Sutton recorded a duet with her friend, Megan McGinnis, who is also a Broadway star and a television actress. And some of you will know that the title of that song is Flight. So it's a song that we thought was appropriate and appropriately inspiring. It was an appropriate fit for our new brand. So I had the pleasure of inviting Sutton and Megan to sing for you today, and I was delighted, overjoyed when they accepted that invitation. But we had a little wrinkle. Found out just a few days ago, unfortunately, that our dear friend Sutton is unable to sing today because she is recovering from a bad case of laryngitis, but she's sitting right over there. But I'm really pleased that in Sutton's place, we can all welcome back a talented performer who is one of our own. Erin O'Shell graduated from Ball State in 2012. She's now starring in a web-based television series that she wrote and produced, and it's called Newbie. So please join me in welcoming Megan McGinnis, Erin, and their accompanist, Michael Rafter, who is a Broadway musical director. They're here to sing and perform Flight for all of you.
Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way. Through the dawning day, I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow in a grove on the side of a hill. I don't care if the train runs late, if the checks don't clear, if the house blows down. I'll be off where the weeds run wild, where the seeds fall far from this earthbound town. And I'll start to soar. Watch me rain till I pour. I'll catch a ship that'll sail me astray. Get caught in a wind, I'll just have to obey till I'm flying away. Wondering why finding myself in a burst for the sky. I'll just roll, let me lose all control. I wanna float like a wish in a well, free as the sound of the sea in a shell. I don't know, but maybe I'm just a fool. I should keep to the ground, I should stay where I'm at. Maybe everyone has hunger like this, and the hunger will pass, but I can't think like that. All I know is somewhere through a clearing, there's a flickering of sunlight in a river long and wide, and I have such a river inside. Let me run through a field in the night, let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree, let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way, wish me on my way through the dawning day. I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spin, wanna grow on the side of a hill. Wanna shift like a wave rolling on, wanna drift from the path I've been traveling upon before I am gone.
That was pretty special, but we're not done. Because now it's my great pleasure to welcome Sutton Foster to the stage. You know, in addition to her Broadway and television career, Sutton is an instructor right here in our Department of Theater and Dance. She's led master classes and worked with our students in productions that include The Drowsy Chaperone and Shrek the Musical. Her most recent project, the one that she's working on right now, includes a collaboration with our theater and dance students on her next and newest album. So we couldn't let her risk her award-winning voice to perform today, but she's agreed to say a few words about what inspires her about Ball State, and then she will have the good fortune to introduce the final performance this morning. Sutton Foster.
At Ball State, it's less about faculty saying, here's what you should do, and more about, I want you to explore and make it your own. It's exciting to make that happen. It's fun to watch. It's inspiring. Every year since 2010, I have come to Ball State. I love Applebee's. There's a kindness and a genuineness and an earnestness about the students here and the faculty that I am very impressed with. It's one of the reasons why I keep coming back. It's that I feel like the faculty and the students are my family. My work at Ball State is really important to me. I love coming here. I'm incredibly grateful to share some of my experiences. I wish that I had had that opportunity when I was growing up. It's a real honor for me to share with the students. When I hear "we fly," I believe it's because I experience it every time I'm here. And I've also seen it. I've seen the students fly out in the real world. On this stage, you will see an example of how we fly with the student cabaret class. singing a song arranged by Mr. Michael Rafter with new lyrics written by Ball State seniors Frank Zabilka, Regan Pender, and Gabe Ford Dunker. It is my pleasure to introduce these students that I am so proud to work with, and I hope you will enjoy their performance as much as I.
I came to learn, to grow, to conquer, to thrive. I came to teach, to surprise, to prosper, to rise, to fly, to fly. Surprised and prospered, and I'll rise to fly, to fly, fly, fly. I'll rise up high one day, fly, fly, fly away. No need to say goodbye, goodbye, nor in my heart to stay. With Benny as my guide, I'll find my way. And even when skies are gray, I'll keep my head held high. Together we will find a way to fly. We will fly. We go to learn and grow and conquer and thrive. And we will teach and surprise and prosper and rise to fly, to fly, to I'll rise up high one day, fly, fly, fly away. No need to say goodbye, goodbye. You're in my heart to stay. With Benny as my guide, I'll find my way. With Benny as our guide, we'll find our way.